100 preformed cookie dough sampler from David's Cookies. You're going to get the holiday sprinkle. You're going to get the hot cocoa cookie. You're going to get the pecan meltaways, and then you're going to get my absolute favorite, the bite-sized chocolate chip cookies that is designed after the original chocolate chip cookie baked in 1979 in that world-famous department store in New York City, and that is David's Cookies. Today we're bringing you their largest sampler, their largest assortment, and it's the final quantities of the year, four payments of $12.55. Jane, what's your favorite to go to?
You know, honestly, it's that hot cocoa cookie.
Hot cocoa, you love that.
I love to bake, and we make a lot of Christmas cookies, but like we're very selfish, we don't share. So what I love about this is we can share. I have a lot of stories. I won't go into them now. Alberti, when you want me to talk, I will. But there's something about this cookie, which is, it's just the best ever. So, okay, you take it away, and I'm just going to sit here and wait for you to say talk.
So I want to show you what you're going to get. You're going to get 3 boxes at home, okay? 3 boxes just like this. They go in your freezer. They have the instructions on the side, and they're fabulous. 96 cookies in one of the boxes are going to be the chocolate chip bite-sized cookies. They cook up in 10 to 12 minutes in your oven, 350. I know how to cook these like literally by heart because I make them
every time, right?
like 4 times a week. Then you're going to get 56 of the hot cocoa cookies. Not just a chocolate cookie, but chocolate chunks. You've got marshmallows, and you've got little marshmallow fluffs in there. And then you're going to get 24 of the pecan meltaways. These are famous. If you love like a Mexican wedding cookie, that's what that is. And then right over here, you're going to get 24 of the holiday sprinkles. These holiday sprinkle cookies also have white chocolate chips, so there's an extra yummy surprise when you get those home. M71110 is your item number. Jane, I know you love these. I love these, but all of our QVC customers go crazy for David's Cookies because these are our voted Customer Choice Food Award winner for Best Cookie at QVC. 75,000 votes have placed. Now, we are down to 1 ship window on these, and that is it. Final quantities of the year. December 14th is when this will ship out. With it being final quantities, we have fewer than 3,400 that we can ship out. So today might be your very last day to order these and get them on auto delivery because you can get them another shipment in March, another in June, and another in October. Now, with that said, Adina Michio, come on in, my friend.
Adina!
And let's talk about these cookies.
Hey, girl.
Hello, my friends. 3 boxes, but hold on, Alberti, Jane, I was a little busy this morning. Jane, I told you, baking just a few cookies for a couple of people. It's me and my husband.
She made all 200.
Right now. But hey, 200 cookies. We'll figure it out. And that is so exciting. 4 different flavors. Alberti, tell me where you want to start. I'm here for you. Let's get into it.
Let's go right for the chocolate chip because that's my favorite.
Go.
Like the bite-sized chocolate chip is the best cookie on the planet, if you ask me.
Right, because it's the perfect size. 96 of them. By the way, this assortment, we should note, 8.5 pounds of cookie dough. 16.5 dozen cookies. This is our brown sugar-based cookie loaded with semi-sweet chocolate chips. You can't get a bite without biting into one of those chocolate chips. This is indeed what started David's Cookies. We're known for our chocolate chip cookies. You waited in line in 1979, but wait no further. Go into your freezer. In 12 minutes, you've got warm cookies.
And you know what, Adina? Like, I love to bake, but sometimes your chocolate chip cookies, if you're making them from home, they spread a little bit. These are perfect every time. And I've tried other frozen doughs, and nothing, Alberti and Adina, can hold a candle to these. They have become like my new pet. You know, and I think people will be so disappointed if I'm not making fresh cookies every night. So thank you for that, right, Alberti?
Yes, and then right over here, you know what I'm doing, Adina?
What?
Is I'm going right for the pecan meltaways.
Ooh.
I'm adding all of that powdered sugar. And I'm going for it.
Let's do it.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Because
come on in.
Pecan meltaway is really, this is that signature wedding style cookie, right? Russian tea cakes. This is a butter-based cookie.
Oh, that's what you need.
Crying for powdered sugar. Why? Because this is an eggless cookie. It's light. It's delicious. We call them meltaways because they will melt in your mouth. But this is everything that you love, and you are getting 2 1,000 of them in this assortment. Again, you don't have to do the powdered sugar, but we love it. Yeah. Loaded with those pecans, everything that you love in this time of the year cookie.
And
okay,
then
here we go.
That hot cocoa. Okay, so this is Janie's favorite, right?
Family
Look at
fave.
this. And this is why it's her favorite. Take a look. You can see why. Because you not only get gooey, ooey chocolate chunks in there, but look at the marshmallows all throughout.
Yeah, and it's, Alberti, I love that you mentioned it. It's not just one type of marshmallow in this rich chocolate cookie. It's actually two types. Marshmallow bit and marshmallow fluff. So it's like 3 types of chocolate, 2 types of marshmallow, 1 type of yum in 50 hot cocoa cookies.
Honestly, the best cookies.
Yeah.
You guys voted them the best.
They are.
This is the largest assortment that they bring to us here at QVC. And if you're the person that just wants something yummy and delicious as like a late night snack, open up the oven, turn it on to 350, and from frozen, you don't have to think, right?
Yeah.
From frozen, in about 10 to 12 minutes, you have got the best cookie, fresh baked.
Every time.
Every time.
Every time. Every time. Okay, now let's have a little Christmas right this very minute.
Oh,
right?
yes,
With the sprinkles.
please.
Love it.
And Adina, we're looking at, again, how we're going to, just prepare these in our oven, but it's simple and it's easy.
It's easy. It's baking on demand. It's 1 cookie. It's a half a dozen cookies. It's 16 and a half dozen cookies. Whatever you want to do, you're in control. But I love you're 12 minutes away from warm, fresh, yummy cookies, whether it's in a big oven or even a toaster oven.
Right, and the house smells so good.
Yeah, and you don't have to go to the grocery store and buy all the different ingredients and mix it all up and mess up the kitchen. And it's funny. My mom, she spends a lot of time with my brother's 4 kids, right? And my nieces, Monica and Donica, they love to bake. They love to bake. My mother started buying the cookies and the scones from David's because my mother loves the smell of fresh baked everything in the house, but she doesn't like to do all the dirty dishes.
Right.
And you don't always have the vanilla and the sugar and the butter and everything there at the ready. Here today, you now have the opportunity to get 4 different flavors, and I'm just going to show you that very quickly again. Come on over here. You're going to get 96 of the chocolate chip minis, right? You're going to get 56 of the hot cocoa cookies. You're going to get 24 of the pecan melt away, 24 of the sugar with sprinkles. Those are your holiday sprinkle cookies. Those also have the white chocolate. But today is your day to get them from our #1 cookie brand, voted by you, the customer, as your favorite cookie. Now, here's what's going on. This is final quantities.
Uh-oh.
I have fewer than 2,500 remaining.
You got to get them. Because if you run out of them, your family will be so disappointed.
Well, yeah,
right?
I got to say, I ran out of the chocolate chip, the minis, right? The bite-sized ones, and I had a heart attack. I was like, wait a minute, that's my favorite cookie.
Can I tell a quick story?
Yeah.
So we are not seeing anybody in our house, but we have a deck. So we have been seeing people socially distanced outside on our deck.
Yep.
And everything is individually wrapped. So a family member brought little wrapped cupcakes and everything. And a friend of mine who was there, one of our, it's like my baby brother, was over and said something. I could see him saying something to Deirdre, my youngest, and she came over to me and she was like, Ed wants to know, can you make the cookies? So even though we had, and okay, any other time, I would have been like, are you kidding? No, I'm not gonna go bake cookies. I was like, sure. So I went in, I threw everything on the tray. 12 minutes later, once the oven had heated up, I brought them out. I will never be able to serve anything but David's cookies again. Cookies. Yeah, I mean, you guys, you gotta get it to understand.
Oh yeah, they're so good.
I spoiled your friends, Jane. I'm so excited. I'm eating your friends.
You have. I'm never going to get rid of them. No, just
they
kidding.
really are the best. And here's the thing. You got to take advantage of this opportunity right now because this is the final quantities of the season. Shipping on December 14th with fewer than 2,200 remaining now. Take advantage of that auto delivery because we still have that for you. But take advantage also of that Easy Pay, $12.55. You lock it in on Easy Pay today. We love you, Adina. Thank you so much for bringing us these awesome cookies to QVC.
Merry Christmas to you, my friends.
Thank you, Adina. We love you.
And everything. Enjoy your cookies and be safe.
Thank you. Thank you so much. One quick reminder. 96 of the chocolate chip, 56 of the hot cocoa, 24 of the pecan meltaways, 24 of your holiday sprinkles. You're getting them all home today at that feature price, M71110.
Alberti,
Yes.
everybody should go to QVC.com and search Lock and Lock, because